So when you're putting up a WordPress website, you basically have two options. You can have a custom theme made, or you can go with some sort of page builder, like Divi or Elementor. There are a whole bunch of them out there. Both of these routes have their pluses and their minuses, and I don't think that enough people really consider them on both sides. So let's talk about it real quickly. Let's say we go the route where we're going to do everything custom. Typically, you're talking about a site that's going to first allow for pretty much any customization that you're going to want to do to your website. Second, if it's done well, there's a good chance that it's going to perform. It's going to load quickly. The site's going to do exactly what it needs to do. And it's not going to be bloated at all. You're not going to have unnecessary anything running on the site. So there are benefits to that. One of the biggest downside afterwards is the cost. Having a custom theme is not cheap. You cannot get one done for a few $100s, like you can do sometimes with a template or an out-of-the-box page builder. And the other thing is, if you want to make any changes to the site once it's up, like major changes, like layout changes or even sometimes design changes, you're going to need a developer to come along and redo it. And that can get extremely time-consuming. It really limits what you're able to test. If you decide that you want to do some split testing and changing different elements to see how it affects your sales, it's going to be a lot more involved to do it that way. Now, when we're dealing with web or page builders like, let's say, Divi or Elementor or Visual Composer, with those page builders, the downside is that they're a lot heavier. The packages will usually vary between, let's say, 5 megabytes and as high as like 35 megabytes just to upload. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that you've uploaded to your server that you're going to be, I guess, paying for the storage that you may or may not be using. The upsides, though, in my personal opinion, far outweigh the downsides. First is if you want to. First of all, is the cost. It's a lot cheaper to get a custom Divi site done than it is to have a custom WordPress template built. And even after that site is built, someone from your marketing team or even a webmaster is very often able to go into the site, log in, move things around, change the sizing, maybe do some testing. If I move this over here or change that button to that color, how does it affect the metrics for the site, your conversion rates and whatnot? That's something that you're not really going to be able to very easily do using a custom template. Additionally, things like Divi, a theme like Divi specifically has a huge community of developers that are constantly adding tweaks and different add-ons for that page builder, so that you're able to add on pretty much anything to your heart's desire. That's not really something that's going to be as easily done with a custom template. And ultimately, it's all about finding what works best for your situation. If you are in the type of business where you want to be able to test things and you want the option to really adjust and tinker and create and have your website be a constant work in progress, then a page builder like Divi, or what we use often at Saga Pixel is Oshine, is definitely the way to go. If you just want to set it, forget it, and you don't care really what you're going to spend on it, but you know that you're not going to tweak it a lot, and you know you have a really good developer that you can work with, then the custom theme is going to give you just exactly what you need and nothing more than that. And sometimes there are advantages to doing that as well. If you are going to be putting up a website where you need it, you're going to be doing a lot of iteration and testing, which is basically every single website that Saga Pixel builds, you're better off with going the template route.